I've been hoarding a couple of items that I've been waiting to try out, and I think I might have waited a little bit too long because I got a little too dark for this foundation combo that I have here. I was really excited to try this, but I think I'm gonna have to wait a little bit because, you know, the sun got me all jacked up. So next in line, which is probably the next best color match that I'm hoping for here, is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. Now I have two colors. One of the colors, which is F12, I thought would be a really good match when I'm not so tan. But luckily enough, I did get F13.5. So I'm hoping that probably the F13.5 will suit me a little bit better, but we're gonna check it out. So let's go ahead and take a look at what these colors look like. So this is the applicator. It is Humongous. Yeah, that looks like, I don't know, that might be too light when I'm lighter. Now this is F13.5, obviously same applicator. That looks a little dark, but actually, let's do this. That actually might work. That might be a little bit too dark. I might need to mix these both together. All right, so the eyebrows are already done because that was gonna take me forever to do, and you guys have seen me do that 1,000 times and nothing's changed, and I don't have anything new at the moment. This is a full coverage foundation, so I'm going to put it on using my beauty blender. I like putting on full foundations with a beauty blender, and if it's a like tinted moisturizer or something that has light coverage, I'll go in with a brush. That's just what I prefer to do. So we're going to do this with a beauty blender. I'm going to put on some of this Farsali Skin Tune Blur as my primer. This is just so, like, the product in here is so thick that, I don't know, it would have been better if it was in a pump instead of this, like, dropper. And of course, now that I say that, it comes out fine. But usually it like squirts all over the place. Anyway. So that's that. I kind of don't like the fact of like putting this on my face now that I have primer on, because then the primer is going to go in the bottle. So what am I going to do for that? Oh my god, I'm making such a mess. So I'm going to take my glass palette here and just mix these colors together to get something that will be closer to my color. I don't know, I'd rather not put it on my face now that I have primer on, because a part of me is thinking that some of the primer that's on my face is getting on the wand and then it's going in the modal, and I don't really like that idea. So we're gonna do it this way. Okay, we're gonna go with this. Yes. It's a little dark. It's okay. We're gonna make it work. This crap is full coverage. Lord. Whoa. foundation's really nice though. Dude, it covered everything. Will you guys look? I mean, sorry, I'm like all up in your grill. I mean, the color is not a good, the color is not a perfect match, but like the coverage is unreal. And it looks, I don't know if I can like it looks like skin. Not the right shade skin, but it looks like skin. Okay. I mean, good Lord. I have like line of demarcation over here. It's not horrible. All right, so the next thing I have is some concealer. This is by Stellar, and this is in the color S03. This is what the wand looks like. Not a very big wand. Okay. I can't remember. I don't think I've tried this before. If I have, I don't remember. I don't remember what I thought about it. With concealers, I never really know off of like the initial application how I feel about it. So this one I'm just gonna have to kind of wait it out after I like set it and wear it for, you know, a few hours and see how it acts and if it tries to betray me. And then, you know, I can formulate a better opinion. This kind of helped a little bit with the color, a little bit with the color. I still can't get over how much coverage that foundation gave. I'm gonna take a little bit more concealer and highlight with it as I would normally. I think I kind of want to put another little bit of concealer on, just because I still see a little bit of darkness. And I don't know, I think the foundation gave me so much coverage that now under my eyes I'm like, I need more. I need more. This concealer is kind of on the dewier side. I mean, it's just, I guess, not setting. We're gonna set right now. For setting powder, I'm going to be trying out the Lawless Seal the Day Loose Setting Powder. And this is in the Brightening Translucent shade, I guess. I'm going to kind of, you know, remove those little creases that form. I'm not really a big baker. I just kind of try to press the powder in until it gets absorbed. That's just what I normally do. I'm gonna go ahead and set in the other places that I highlighted as well. Now I'm going to set the rest of my face. I'm going to try out this Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. And this is the Baked Compact. And this is the Baked Face Compact in the color 35 Tan. This might actually help with the coloration that I got going on in my face right now. So I'm just going to set it. I hope that powder doesn't leave like a white cast, because I could definitely see it lighter. This guy is up next, and this is the Bare Minerals Invisible Bronzer, and this is in the color Dark to Deep. Again, oh, it comes with like a little, card to show you where you should place this. Okay, and then that is what it looks like. So again, this is one of the deeper bronzers that I had to try. So hopefully this works out. So we're just gonna take this and hopefully might not be dark enough to show up. I think that once I lose this tan that I got, this will be a really nice buildable bronzer. But for right now, it's just a little bit, I mean, you can see the little wash of color, but it's not as deep as you would probably want if you were this color. So, unless you keep just building it up, which, I mean, you can only build it up so much. But it's nice. I just can't see it all that much. I just ran a little bit of that same bronzer in my crease, as I would like to try one of these liquid shadows. Now this one is by MAC. It's in the color, well, I'm not going to be able to read that. It's in the color Flash and Dash. Oh. So that's what the applicator looks like for this guy, and that's the swatch. It's very sheer with sparkle, so it doesn't really have like a lot of color payoff. I have two from Glossier. Glossier? Glossier? Is that how you say that? I can't see it. I have two of the same type of liquid eyeshadow from Glossier, and it's in the colors, oh boy, it's in the colors Cub. So this is Cub, and I have the color Lid Star. Those are really pretty. I think I actually might do this one. Yeah, this one's like a little, not the look. So this one I think is in the running. Actually, let me give you guys some swatches. Okay, so maybe I might have to rethink that. So that is Cub. This is why swatches are important. Whoa. That is Lid Star. Okay, so I have two other ones from Pixi, and they are in the color Rose Gold and in the color Passion Light. Let's swatch these and see what they look like. This is the applicator for those. They all have the same type of applicator, that doe foot. Oh, these are pretty. So that one is Rose Gold up there in the top. That one's really pretty. And then this one is Passion Light. Oh, wow. You know what? I think I'm going to go with Rose Gold. This one here is Passion Light. I think I'm going to go with Rose Gold from Pixi. Let's try that on the lid. That is super pretty. Okay. Super pretty. I mean, I got like some glitters here when I was like, but you know, it's not crazy. Let's see how it, you know, holds up though. Let's see how it holds up. And then I have, we'll see how it holds up. So I have two more things. I have highlighter and some blush to go over with you guys. So let's start with the blush, just because that's normally what I put on before my highlighter. For blush, I have this Sephora palette. This is called the Spice Market Blush Palette. Try not to blind you there. Those are the colors. I'm going to take a blush brush. Those are the colors right there. I think I'm going to go in with this one on this side right here. Even though that looks really dark. On camera, these look different than what they do in real life. So I'm going to actually do this one up here. It's like a plummy. We'll just start there and see how that looks. A little goes a long way. Whoa. That was a lot. They all have a sheen to them except for this color right here. And obviously I don't have color names. I'm sorry about that. Maybe I went a little bit too ham. Blush. A little bit too much on the blush. These are nice. I mean, I could do without the sheen on the blushes. I tend to like my blushes to be more on the matte side and then just give my face that sheen with whatever highlighter I'm using. So, Now for highlighters, I have two loose highlighters. They are both from Juvia's Place. And this is what they look like. So I have Nefertiti and Nubia. I kind of like this look, even without my eyelashes curled. That's so weird. Okay, so we have Nefertiti, and they both look like they have the same cap. They do. Okay, how do I show you the colors? Nefertiti and Nubia. So Nefertiti, Nubia, yes. I am going to use Nefertiti. That is really pretty. Well, I'm going to wear these products for the rest of the day. I'm probably going to pop some mascara and curl my lashes and put on some lip gloss. And then I will come back to see you guys at the end of the day so that we can see what this face looks like. I'll see you in a bit. We are now 8 hours later, and I have to say the makeup held up pretty good. The foundation, I do see some creasing in my smile lines, but that's not anything normal, and I have seen smile line creasage way worse. So pretty happy about that. I'm a little oily around my nose, but honestly, I'm usually oily like all down my T-zone and on the top of my cheeks, and all I can see on the top of my cheeks is the highlights. So the foundation gets an A+ from me. I am going to actually pick up 2 other shades that will hopefully match me better, because that's the only thing that's a little off right now, is the fact that my foundation doesn't really match. The concealer definitely creased, but I mean, I have lines under my eyes, so it's like very hard for me to come across a concealer that doesn't crease at all. What I will say is that this is probably a concealer that I would be more inclined to wear if I'm not wearing a full face of makeup, because this isn't full coverage. It's kind of on the lighter side, so I would probably do this with my no makeup days. This highlighter is bomb. Like, I am so looking forward to trying this other one, Nubia. But this Nefertiti, I love. This powder, like the combination between this powder and the foundation, I thought was pretty good. So I'm interested in trying this out with some of my other foundations that I love, and trying the foundation out with some different powders. So I'm excited to see what part in the whole concoction that played. Now the bronzer is something that I think I'll enjoy more if I'm not so tan, just because you'll be able, or I'll be able to get some more pigmentation out of it. But I mean, it's creamy, it's really nice, it's buildable, it lasts because I can still see it even though it's faint. So I wonder if this is the darkest shade that they have. I might have to look into that to see if there's a darker shade that I could potentially get so that I can wear it during the summer. I'm gonna see if I can check that out. This powder, I mean, I have no complaints. Again, I think I do have other powders that I probably enjoy a little bit more, but I'll have to use this guy a couple more times to really get a good handle on how I feel about it. These liquid eyeshadows from Pixi, I am super impressed because I have absolutely no fallout from the glitters in this, which, I mean, it was super easy to apply. I mean, there's nothing easier than just, and like blend it out if you need to. I could have even probably gone in with a darker shade in the outer corners just to kind of like give it some depth. But super easy to use, super long lasting. I mean, it did not crease, and I didn't use a primer or glitter glue or anything like that. So like, and I have oily eyelids. Like, I usually get some creasage if I don't use a good primer. So that's like, super impressed. Super. The only thing that I will say I wasn't the hugest fan for was this blush palette. And the only reason why is because the majority, well, all of them except one, have like a shimmer. It's not glitter, it's like a sheen more than a shimmer. They have a sheen to them, but in a way that I don't necessarily want to draw that much attention to my whole cheek. Like I said before, I like my blushes to be more on the matte side and only give highlight or that sheeniness with my highlighter. So this, I mean, beautiful colors. It's still on my face because I can still see it, so they're long lasting, but it's just the formulation of them that I'm probably, not even the formulation, it's just the sheeniness. I'd love them if they didn't have the sheen. I will continue to use all these products and see if my thoughts change. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.